everyone, welcome to Literary Lovers channel. Today we're going to discuss about another writer, main writer called James Joyce. His working periods are 1882, he born, till 1941. His full name is James Augustine alias Joyce. Joyce born in Dublin, Ireland, where he studied modern languages. He was a poet, novelist, and short story writer. After his graduation, he left Ireland and immigrated to Paris, where he worked as a journalist and a teacher. James Joyce was an Irish novelist, and he contributed to the modernist avant-garde. Avant-garde is a person or work that is experimental, radical, or unorthodox with respect to art, culture, or society. Contributed to modernist avant-garde movement and is regarded as one of the most influential writer. He used a new type of technique known as stream of consciousness, that is going inside the mind of characters, revealing innermost thought, feelings, and sensation. Stream of consciousness is a narrative technique in non-dramatic fiction intended to render the flow of myriad impressions like visual impression, auditory, physical, associative, and subliminal that impact on the consciousness of an individual and form part of his awareness along with the trend of his rational thoughts. That is a brief explanation about the stream of consciousness. So next is James' style of writing. He is very known for experimental use of languages and explorations of new literary methods, including interior monologue, use of complex network of symbolic, parallel, and invented words, puns, and allusions in his work, especially in Ulysses 1922 and Fanny Green's Wake 1939. And he also used the term epiphany, which is a sudden revelation in which any subject of common life or a person or an episode becomes a revealing the truth meaning of life to those who perceives their symbolic value. He is considered to be one of the most influential writer in modernist, and he published chamber music, a collection of 36 love poems. His poetry was noticed by Ezra Pound and T.S. Eliot, and those included in Pound's Imagist anthology in 1914. His collection of 15 short stories appeared in 1914, entitled as Dubliners. His novels are known as the experimental use of languages. Has a portrait of the artist as a young man is a semi-autobiographical novel that describes the formative years of the life of the protagonist, Stephen Dedalus. His most celebrated novel was Ulysses. A Fanny Green Wake is a dream sequence and most incomprehensible work noted for its convoluted language composed of words of many different languages. He wrote single play Exiles. An early version of his A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man was published in 1944 in the name of Stephen Hero, and it was enlarged in 1955. Joyce made his first attempt at the novelist Stephen Hero in 1904. The same year, he eloped with Nora Barnacle to Europe. In 1905, they had a child. He abandoned this novel in 1907, and later in 1916 it was published in the name of A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. And his major works, just I named it. I'm not going in depth of his work. Just the name I'll explain with you. The Holy Office, the Chamber Music, Dubliners, A Portrait of I'm in sequence. It is beginning the Holy Office like that in a sequence. I'm just telling its name. A portrait of an artist as a young man, exiles, Fanny Green's wake, Stephen Hero. Next, it is a collection of 15 short stories that Dubliners. His posthumous publication, Stephen Hero and Giacomo Joyce. So, thank you. This is a short information regarding the James Joyce. So, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you. His posthumous publication, Stephen Hero and Giacomo Joyce. So, thank you. This is a short information.